Om Vishnu Padaya Radhikaya Priyatmane Sri Srimad Bhakti-Vedanta Narayana Sri Krishna Lila Katane Sudaksham Audaya Madhurya Naisa Yuktam Varam Varen Suvicham Bhaktam Narayanam Svam Sirasanamam Hridandinam Bhakta Shiromani Sri Krishna Pada Vyudaika Chaitanya Leela Muktasara Saram Narayana Samtam Sapati Jai Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadara Sri Vasari Sri Gaur Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram, Ram Ram. Let me offer millions of listeners today on Varganam all present past Vancha kalpataru vyascha kripa sindhu evacha patitanam pavani Vaishnaveji. Ah, today is our question and answer. Tomorrow is a big day. Gurudev's disappearance day and also appearance day of Vaman Maharaj. Hmm. Then seventh Sunday is Sapala Ekadasi. Uh, then 15th January is Makara Sankranti. Sun changes direction from southern direction. You start doing northern direction. 14th January is Jiva Goswami's disappearance day. Then 11th January. Then 16th February Advaita Saptami. Then 22nd Nityananda Trial. Then 20th March is Navadip Dham Parikrama. 25th is March 25th is Gaur Purnima. So tomorrow is the disappearance day. Um, of course, the and also appearance day of Vaman Maharaj. So it was when our Gurudev was doing uh, Leela. Actually, sickness. Actually, it cannot be sickness. One time, what happened was there was one doctor, lady doctor from New York. Uh, Gurudev when came to New York, he stayed with them. And uh, his 97, that time. So 2001. So in so that time we were very familiar with doctor, both husband and wife doctor. So when one time she asked, "Oh, Gurudev, cannot touch your lotus feet. Yeah, yeah, appear to be very, uh, uh, weak or like that. She's telling from a doctor point of view. Like, oh, what to do? You are so unfortunate." Um, and then he said, "All right, you can touch my feet." She was doing like this, touching. And then Gurudev, oh, yeah, so he did like this one. So strong, he showed his strength. She was amazed. So powerful, physically also. So it appears like. So she was telling that they are actually they will be doing their my understanding, my realization is they will be uh, anyway. It appears like that, but they are not. Swami Maharaj also very thin like that, but cannot. They are like my own experience was. Uh, Gurudev disappeared around Brahma Muhurta around 3 in the morning, telling Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, chanting. So then we came to know around 5:30, 5 o'clock, that Gurudev disappeared, 2 hours later. So that time we just had Bangalore. So then they took the cadaver body from Jagannath Puri, disappeared in Jagannath Puri near Chakratirtha. Then I took him to Navadvip. So we had programs here, 2, 3 programs here and then city. Then I took the last flight to Calcutta, 10:30 I think. That day some miracle was happened. While going, the car that one devotee was um, actually punctured. Something happened. There was no nuts or something. It was anything could have happened on the path. Then I would have missed the whole flight, and there was no way I can attend the ceremony. But somehow after reaching the airport, we came to know that nuts boat was not there. Somehow it was keep going. Amazing. So then arrived in Calcutta around 1:30 something like that. Then reached Navadvip around 3:30 something. So it's almost 24 hours since Gurudev disappeared. His cadaver body was there. I touched him. Feel like as if he's there. 24 hours later. Yes. Then around 1 o'clock they put him into Samadhi. At that time I get able to thousands of people backside touch him. Can feel soft and even while taking parikrama, he was doing like this. Whole body was moving. So in other words, normally it would have become stiff, but in his case. So you can see that body is transcendental. Uh, it's amazing. Then many devotees have different, realization. Even though one devotee was on top, could not go nearby, uh, but he reciprocated even during that time, accepting garland, looking at her like that. So then uh, many things are there. So when he was in Bangalore one time, I was with him alone. So I was telling about Ram Leela. Now Ayodhya thing coming up, temple in Ayodhya. Very nice. 22nd January they are going to install Sitaram, Lakshman, Hanuman. So from birth almost is Gurudev family is Sri Sampradaya. Appeared in 1922 on Amavasya, Mauni Amavasya. New Moon Day, Mauni New Moon Day, special New Moon Day. In some sense, it is not auspicious, but he appeared so that we are people who are in darkness, okay, to bring them to elevate. That's also a very special day. Very special day. So, Mauni, that time that is the way Lord Shiva was broke his Mauna to do preaching, to do Bhagavad. The same way, is also, it shows that many pastimes are there. So he told me, telling me, I will preach. I will preach. As long as I lost breath. So that's what he did. He continued. Bodily discomfort, nothing came easy. So one time, he, when he was here in Bangalore, one Leela happened. Uh, 2004, 2004, he told, you go to Bangalore, start a temple, Gaudiya Math, because that was the desire of Param Gurudev. He told, it was the desire of my Gurudev, center in Bangalore, Gaudiya Math. So he sent me there. Then he had this land. This I sent him the photo. He has said, okay. And then he was going to come. So we newly moved into this place. That time there's a village here nearby. There's a Ganesh temple. So everything was new for us. We did not know anything about this area. Now we know a lot about this area. Not an ordinary place. um, there was a Ganesh temple. They were telling, oh, Gurudev is going to come here. Please come here, Gaudiya Math here, like that. Then after that program, Bhajan Kirtan, this one lady took me away. I want to speak to you, something personal. She was telling. So she took me away from the crowd and they said, what is the thing? And, I have a very close friend. She is pregnant. She is carrying a baby. But when they did the scan, they found it was Angavikala, meaning deformed baby. Now, if the mother does not know, that is different thing, right? But now she knows deformed inside. How so much tension will be there. She will not able to have food or prasad. So many problems, right? You can imagine. So then what to do? See, they'll be pressure. Oh, so many things, right? Unthinkable, so many things. Oh, you should have. But then what should we do? Then I told her, don't worry, it will be all right. Our Gurudev is going to come in another less than a month, so couple of weeks. So he take his darshan, she will be all right. Baby will be all right. So I told her and then came back. Then I told her because everybody was new, how can I reach her? How can I contact her? No, Gurudev come. He said, this is my house. He pointed. Then so Gurudev came 2 weeks later. Then I told this family, Gurudev has come, please come with your friend. So they all came, about 8, 10, 12, 15 ladies came. At that time, till then, I did not tell Gurudev about what is this. Okay, did not tell anything. So they all came sitting in that room, and Gurudev was also at that time. I told him, Gurudev, in Hindi, there's one lady, she's pregnant, but inside she's deformed baby. Should be. Don't worry. So he did not ask them in public who is this lady because it will not be, etiquette or anything. He did not. He doesn't need to, you can see. So he blessed them like this. That's all. And they paid obeisances. He gave them prasadam, some fruit prasadam, and they left. That's it, very short, 5, 10 minutes. Then I forgot about this incident, because so busy, so many problems. Yeah. And then one day I was going on that route, and then this lady whom I met in the temple, she happened to run across. I told her, oh, how are you? How is your friend? Oh no, she went back to her mother's place. She had delivery, normal baby. Wow. So I never seen her or anything. We don't know anybody. Then after couple of months later, 6 months later, one family came in a scooter with rice, 25 kgs. They donated to the temple. That time temple was downstairs, that round building. So then I understood, oh, maybe this is the family, this is the baby. Later on, I came to know when Gurudev blessed her like this, the pregnant lady, she felt there was some power going through her. And then she was convinced that her baby will be all right, normal. So It happened right in front. Amazing. So Gurudev had that power. By by blessings, he can correct the previous past lives, whatever whatever reason, the sins or whatever that baby committed because it became deformed, corrected. And that too, it will not happen gradual. It will spontaneously it will change. It's amazing. For spontaneous healing, you know, like that. One time, America, like it was morning time. We were all walking, morning time, morning. So Gurudev was walking, just sunrise, just about sunrise. So there was a big place, California. Um, there were maybe 100 devotees behind him. Walking. Then there were so many cows there. Uh, Jersey HF, Western cow. Here they are grazing. Big, hundreds of acres. Then when he was started walking, you can see the cow started making noise. Hmm, hmm, like that, they all came running to. Chance was there. So all came and stand. Amazing. In other words, is love and affection attracting all living. Just like Krishna's pastime. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu visited Vrindavan like that also. So when Chaitanya walking in the deep forest, you can see animals hugging, tiger hugging. Impossible. Deer, and tiger, which they cannot go together. But they are crying and then hugging together. So these are the Gurudev has power to change from the contracted consciousness to the highest consciousness. Like that. Have that power. Like Shastra says, we can see um, they have one, the whole world will attracted towards them and they will love them. Such a pure devotee. And many pastimes are there. Um, travel so much extensively around the world. 30 times. All, yeah, practically all countries in the world. Uh, United States. And the books he, translated from Bangla, Bengali to Hindi. Uh, and now the whole world, many world languages got translated. If you look back, is amazing uh, contribution. Bah, out of this world. Also, Swami Maharaj, ISKCON from Acharya, did so much service to him. He is so much relation, with- so much relation with him. That's why he asked him to give samadhi and then requested to guide. That's the reason he went uh, west. Otherwise, he was actually no plan. Uh, no plan. He he brought back life to ISKCON. Not actually not uh, after Swami Maharaj disappeared. ISKCON was down. So many issues were there. Even the child abuse case was there. I was there at that time. ISKCON, but it was so bad in America. I'm telling you, we could not show our face to anybody. You say ISKCON, it's like publicity. Bah, so devotees were low down. How it happened? Many questions. How if Prabhupada was Trikalagnya, why let it happen like so? Difficult question. So Gurudev answered very nice. Now he said in Mahabharata war happened because of the playing the dice, right? Game, betting. Right? If Krishna was there, he knew why did he let Pandavas play? He would have avoided it, then there was no war. So why did he allow it? Then Lord Ramchandra, right? He went to forest. There was Maricha, the demon, appeared in the form of a deer, golden deer, attractive, very attractive. Sita said, "Oh, I need that, should capture." Oh, don't worry. Lakshmana is telling. Lakshmana, who is Lakshmana? Akhanda Guru Tattva. Balaram Nityananda said, "Oh, Balaram, he is a demon. He disguised form. Why, no, something will come out of it." I see. So he went away. There was no need. But he said something good will come out of it. So you guard Sita. See? So the whole incident. Then this Sita was not actually real Sita. Already the real Sita that morning she has disappeared. False, Sita was there. Even Lakshman does not know this. So she was very harsh on Lakshman. Oh, you see, she forced him to go after her. That's when Ravana came and took her. See, if Rama had not gone away, And if Lakshmana had not gone away, whole Ramayana would not have happened. Ravana would not have been killed. You understand? So that's why Ram said, something good will come out. So he knows, but he's doing. So they have come to lessen the burden of the Mother Earth. So it appears like to have been avoided. So same way in this Krishna's pastime, he allowed it so that it becomes the cause for this war. You know. That way, you know the evil nature of these Kauravas. They are so bad. Imagine how they put Draupadi in a very unimaginable situation. The public trying to disrobe her. Even husbands could not do. Krishna Pitamaha. How he protected her. So, this Leela would not have happened. His mercy. So, that way they know, like Krishna, same time, Mugdata and Sarvajnata. He appear like innocent and innocent. So, for the welfare of the whole world, these things enacted to purify all of it. It is a pariksha, test. So, but every time, that's why the thing is teaching us um, any incident, something happens, our tendency is to blame others immediately. Right? We should not. We should check ourselves. Wait a minute. Something happened to me because nobody is independent. Huh? Everything is under his control. Krishna. So it happened by his mercy. So I have to take it as. So that time, if you remember this, you will save a lot of trouble. I'm telling you. Any incident, for example, good or bad, mercy of the Lord. Without that, this will not happen. So take good or bad in the same spirit. It's good for me. Both are good. Otherwise, it will not happen. Oh, in mercy of the Lord. Because even though it appears like bad, we will later on we will know that is the best thing it can happen. We don't realize. It looks like very tough. Oh, why it happened? Why me? But if you can remember that, no one is independent. They are not the cause, right? Bhagavatam also telling that in the 11th canto, the story of Avanti Brahmana. He analyzes who is the cause of my suffering, not any other living entity, not the planets, not the time factor, it's mind, influence. So there others appears like they are others, but they are not. See, this is the thing. We have to keep on reminding ourselves. No, no. Then I will tell you, we will make progress. That's why our finger, right? You remember? See, we say this finger, no, three, four fingers pointing towards. See, at that moment is difficult, but keep on praying. Did not jump. It is, you have to practice. Uh, you should be thankful. That's why, see, like we were other day, we were telling Bhakti-Vidanta Saraswati Thakur here, remember, when he was attacked, the police came and said, "Who are-" no, nobody. And that news went everywhere. And so many people came to know Gaudiya Maharaj and then honored. Like that, uh, always try to see good anything that happens. This is what our Gurudev teaching us. Never. So Gurukul also is the same way. Those boys they went through, it is there. Whatever passed, not burned very quickly. See, nothing happens. Uh, in a sense, to teach this, you know, we should be willing to forgive. Vaisnava meaning forgiving. Forgiving others is actually, we are not doing a favor to others. Okay, we are doing favor to ourselves by pointing by not pointing fingers others about others. We are not benefiting them. We are benefiting ourselves. So much tremendously. So that so this is one of the. That's why Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur also, our Gurudev is also telling, if somebody tries to urinate on you, tolerate it. He was yes, told. So before you correct others, you try to correct yourself. If we keep on correcting ourselves, then where is the time? That's why the three C's, remember? Never complain, never criticize, never stop chanting. Same way Prahlad Maharaj teaching. So not only that, he was demonstrating. One time I remember in Navadvip, it's so funny. He was so harsh on this brahmachari. Oh, then next moment he was laughing and then talking very nicely with others. Sudden change. I mean, I could. So his anger or showing, that thing too. That is for the best welfare of that devotee. See, sometimes they say you have to you have to show affection and also stern. Okay, if you become loose all the time, then they will, it will be difficult. They will not come proper. You know, sometimes you have to show little. If you're showing too much affection all the time, baby will be bad. Okay, actually, uh, the like it has to be brought system. Discipline. Discipline must be there. Otherwise, no discipline, nothing, everything goes, then out of hand, then it will not be good for you. That's why Mother Yashoda was concerned with Krishna. He is so naughty. I should. So he try to bind him. So, uh, but Krishna uses every opportunity to do something else. So, something amazing comes out. Pastime. Even though he was bound up, he delivered those two trees. So, same way, Gurudev's every moment, actions. So, uh, it is not that he has disappeared or like that. He's still there. If he is serious, if he, he can felt his presence. Uh, you know, very deeply. He is Jaiva Dharma, amazing book. Vedanta Sutra, the last, and Srimad Bhagavatam, Rasa Panchadhyaya. It was very dear to him. It's 5 chapters on the 10th canto. Uh, and he was talking about glories of Radha all the time. Compared to any other acharyas, he was openly glorifying so much. Because he said other devotees wanted to give this, but they were all busy in trying to cut off the impersonal Mayavada, forest. Time went by. Swami Maharaj could not. So I should not do the same thing. So he was very, very bold. He was one time we arranged a big program. Yeah. We invited one of the, like a judge, okay, Supreme Court judge and High Court Chief Justice, like that. Very tough. In South India, they're all Mayavadis. So when he started talking, he's talking in local language, Kannada. But Gurudev was sitting. He understood there was something not proper. So he called me. You know. So it breaks my heart. He asked me. He told me I should not say, but anyway, I have to tell. Otherwise, said, I need your permission. Why? Because you are free, you can do anything. No, no, no. This judge telling something I feel, not proper. So he doesn't need to know any language. No, you understand. All right, Gurudev, you free can. So then he started telling him, corrected him. Judge, see, there's usually can you imagine trying to correct a judge, that to Chief Justice, Supreme, High Courts, Justice in Supreme Court. Unthinkable. But the judge later on told me, your guru, amazing. He corrected me. I'm very happy. You know. So they do such a way of nice operation. And then what amazed me, the etiquette. He maintained the etiquette. There was no need of asking. Like, But he thought I was the organizer. I should. Bah, can you imagine? Few little things, you know, is etiquette. Uh, he's preaching, he's teaching us to see how we should also, uh, like, obvious come. So, ನಾಳೆ ಬರ್ತೀಯಾರ ನಿಮ್ಮವ್ರ? ಇವತ್ತು ಬರ್ತಾರ ನಾಳೆನಾ? ಬೆಳಿಗ್ಗೆ ಬರ್ತಾರಾ? ಆಯ್ತು. So, yes. See, there every little thing is teaching us how to conduct ourselves, give respect. This is what he was telling, giving respect to Vaishnava, others. ಋಣಾದಪಿ ಸುನೀಚೇನ ತರೋರಪಿ ಸಹಿಷ್ಣು ಅಮಾನಿನ ಮಾನದೇನ ಕೀರ್ತನೀಯ ಸದಾ ಅಮಾನಿನ ಮಾನದೇನ. Should not neglect every living entity. Uh, has a desire, have the right. Uh, Uniqueness is there. So we have to recognize. We should not neglect. Uh, we should not forcefully put ourselves on top. Uh, Meek. So this is what we taught us. So it is um, without appearing, is coming to this world. Oh, unthinkable. See, ISKCON would have confusion and then drowned us. But he brought it up. People don't realize. Brought, brought back the life. And Prabhupada, Swami Maharaj, not the first time they met here. They knew before and they happened to meet here again. So it is Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's Leela. And they are still continuing preaching same thing in different Brahmanda. So without his appearance, forget it. I don't think this class or anywhere. His son would have dwindled and then become very weak and then finished. Even uh, Bhakti Veda, Vedanta Samiti also would not have been strong. Vaman Maharaj, Trivikram Maharaj, and all Gurudev Maharaj, three pillars, really took the movement. So worldwide, today we are meeting and discussing is because of their mercy. Otherwise, impossible. Uh, Amazing thing. That's why we can actually get this feeling. These are all, if you look at the life, their contribution, what they went through, it becomes increase our faith. Our Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is behind, and we have a hope. uh, We can continue, we can be successful. And then bringing revolution in their consciousness. So many people. This world doesn't lack anything, pure devotion. So that can be given only by pure devotion. Right? So today, Vaman Maharaj, Vaman Maharaj also was amazing quality. So Gurudev accepted him as his sister Guru. And he had Param Gurudev gave him Diksha Mantra in the jail. Param Gurudev was put into jail for false accusation. Then later on they found and they released him. So that time there was nobody, Brahmin initiated. So he gave him Diksha so that he can cook. So his memory, photographic memory. Ah, one time he read, then he remembered. They were three body, one soul like that. They acted like that. Amazing, amazing personality. And they are so dear. That's why nobody expected that our Gurudev will disappear on the appearance day of Vaman Maharaj. There was no inkling, but it should. So, in other words, so how dear they were both each other. Even when our Gurudev went to Navadvip first time, meeting Param Gurudev, Bhakti Prajna, night time, train he appeared there, took a train. He has not intimated anybody that he is coming. But Param Gurudev knew, so he sent Vaman Maharaj. So Vaman Maharaj with a lantern, he's looking, calling Gurudev. Then they met. Then our Gurudev asked, how did he know that I'm coming? I didn't send any telegram. At that time, there was a telegram. Okay. No WhatsApp, no email, nothing. No phone, mobile. You want to make a call, big thing. Telegram at that time. So, that too, you cannot rely on it. Yeah. But is a spiritual telegram. Okay. Param Gurudev knew that he's coming. He sent him. That too, right train. How does he know which train? You understand? So they met and then took him there. So they were from that time on they were very close to each other. So many pastimes. Pastimes. Gurudev traveled, together on so many entire India trip. by walking. They went up to Gangotri, Badrinath, unthinkable, but then even South India and all that. So many times, Navdeep Parikrama, Kartik Parikrama. So, and establishing temple, Gaudiya Math. Param Gurudev made Gurudev Sanchalak of Mathura temple, Gaudiya, Keshav Gaudiya. Even there is amazing, the detail like I was telling. Gauranga Mahaprabhu was not there, but he came later. So Param Gurudev knew this. And that's why Swami Maharaj took sannyas. Uh, Gurudev was inspiration to him. He gave that impetus. Otherwise, Swami Maharaj would not have gone to West. And, uh, you know, and they were together. They used to roll. Swami Maharaj used to do chapati like this, right? And then Gurudev used to bake them. That itself will tell you. I'm going to prepare so many devotees. You have to train them. You have to give direction. You have to bake them. Understand? So Gurudev baking. So many devotees. So many GBCs also. So he brought back life to it. It was not a, of course, some people might take object, but this is reality. Because if you analyze at that time, uh, what was the situation, you can see. Even afterwards, it was sad that ISKCON did not properly reciprocate with him. Even though he gave samadhi to him and then instructed them, take inspiration, guidance from him. But, but anyway, the history. Yeah. But I don't think we can ever repay what Gurudev has done, Vaman Maharaj has done, Bhakti Prajna Keshav Goswami. So it's Guru Parampara, Khanda Guru Tattva. And eventually it is Nityananda Prabhu. Uh, so like that, uh, we are uh, protected and directed. If we are sincere, we have to be sincere. And we should not point fingers to others. So we pray at the lotus feet of Gurudev, Vaman Maharaj. So shower their mercy on us. Keep us, keep on guiding us. Pray. Vancha kalpatarubhyascha कृपा सिंधुभ्येव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो. Any questions in there today? No question. Then regarding Ekadasi, here in the West there is sometimes confusion about which calendar to follow. Sometimes the fasting day, I mean Ekadasi Vrata fasting, differ by one day from each other. For example, in Europe, Ekadasi falls one day earlier or later than in India. Why is this difference in days and dates? Which calendar should be followed if we live in the West or at least outside India? Mayapur Vrindavan calendar or the Vaisnava calendar on Pure Bhakti platform. Finally, we want to handle Ekadasi as carefully as possible. So the day must also be right. So Ekadasi is very, very important. Bhakti Janani. Without Ekadasi, Gurudev was very strict. I remember uh, one devotee was more than 80 years and he was telling, no, I've reached 80, now I can relax. Very chant. You should develop love for Ekadasi. It is not something external, you know, enthusiastic to do. Now, you should look forward to Ekadasi. Oh no, another Ekadasi. No, love, right? Because Bhakti Jan is giving an opportunity for you know becoming a recipient of Buddha. Ekadasi is Bhakti Jan opportunity so that we can become recipient of Bhakti. So there is nothing in this world other than you know Bhakti. There is nothing more auspicious, more highest thing. No. So, uh, no, it's a great opportunity. So he was chastising him like that. So the dates when we should do. We should. Now the thing is this. See the now it is night time in India around 7:30. But in America, I think is 12 hours. It may be uh, I think early morning. Because they on the other side. So there is always time difference because sunrise is different in different countries. But the Muhurta Ekadasi starts from the in the Brahma Muhurta time. So sometime because of the sunrise, uh, the Ekadasi Tithi starts after uh, Brahma Muhurta. Then it has to be the fasting has to be on the next day. So the sunrise different. Like even in India, sometimes we have in Mayapur sometime, and then Bangalore. Little difference will be there, you know. But the date will be the same. See, they're talking India and America. Most of the time, I think the date will be the same. No? Sometimes there is a possibility one day before and after. At that time, what you do is generally because Ekas is so important. And also, like you take Australia, for example, so big country, even America, East Coast, West Coast, always this thing is there. So calculation, this and that, whether purebhakti.com or whatever. Best is to do both days. Okay, that's what we recommend. Both days you do fasting. One day you do nirjal, one day if you are doing nirjal, you do one day in nirjal. Another day fruits. Actually, our acharya, that's how they used to do. They do Dashmi day, one day before, they take only fruits. Okay. And what I found out was the apple and the Chinese dragon fruit is negative energy. Okay, don't take. What I recommend is no apples, no dragon fruit. Okay, negative energy. Okay. So it will bring down your energy. So other fruits, banana, papaya, avocado, uh, and Dashmi day. Okay. So that way, in case if it happens to be Ekadasi, you are protected. Next day, you can also do fruit if you like, or no water, or water, depending upon your capacity. That way, like that, 2 days. And Dwadasi, usually Dwadasi, you don't go wrong, right? Sometimes. So that way you are protected, 2 days. If you make it a habit, oh, no, wait a minute, I will do Dashami and then Ekadasi only on fruit. No problem. Okay, don't worry about. No, what about foreign time? Oh, I must take this. No, you don't have to. Ekadasi Devi will understand. If you are in a water fast and then if you take on fruit, that is itself is a foreign. Doesn't like that. Foreign doesn't mean has to be like grain or anything. So, like Ambarish Maharaj, what he did, he was fasting without water. He took water. It is equivalent to having paran and also not paran. Okay. Okay. So, but like that. So best is to follow both this. Then you are protected. Either way. Because the calculations is always difficult, exact, precise. Uh, Because even a minute changes. Even a second, the Shastra says even a second. Even a second before Brahma Muhurta, then we have to reject it. Even a second. So how can we sure decide? So in those cases, if you are doubtful, do both days. Fruit, no problem. Foreign time is not in. You pray to the home. I'm so ignorant. I'm not. You know, Please forgive me this. If there's any little bit of thing on this part. See the spirit behind. If you have a spirit behind saying that I must follow Ekad, no matter what it is, because Bhakti Janani, if you have love for Ekadasi Devi, this little bit of parana and this, she will forgive. That's why, if she understands, oh, he or she doing both days, like water or fruit like that, or one, you know, trying to avoid grain, trying to please me. See? So a little bit of this time, I don't think she will, the spirit behind it. And then we chant more. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu keep telling, uh, Ekadasi is very, very important. He asked one boon from his mother. Oh, mother, please give me a boon that is follow Ekadasi. Ask one boon from. Oh, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was very, because I will tell you, other than Ekadasi, everything is inauspicious. Or Brahma is telling. So on that day, Ekadasi, we should, so we should be anxious to follow. So policy is to make both days, uh, fruit. And we know it is good for the health. That way we are protected. And we should not take any greens. No salad, no salad on Dashmi day. Okay. Okay. Especially on Ekadasi also no. So that's one point. But fruit we can take. Otherwise, it's very difficult. A calendar. You use this calendar as a guidance. Okay, is the calendar. But if you are sometimes not clear, like in Europe, I mean, this country is there, when is the sunrise? Very difficult to tell because it's a long night, right? Especially winter time, and summertime is a long day, you know. So, but you can pretty much get both days, either way with that sincere thing. Ekasi Devi will protect you. Uh, nowadays, so many calendars also. You know. I think this is the best solution. This is confusion or not clear, or make it practice. It doesn't matter. Every Dashami day I'll go on fruit. Okay. So even if it is Ekadasi, and suppose if it is Ekadasi by chance, you are protected. And Dwasi day, you have taken fruit, no problem. You see, fruit on both days. The intention. So like that. But your intention must be there. You should. I would now. I must follow Ekadasi because of Guru Parampara. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is telling. Uh, this is the very very important. That mood. Then you know should chant more on that day. So, chant all the time, but, especially on the so we will be. Gurudev was very strict. Vaman Maharaj also. I mean, they were very uh, strict on that, following it. In Madhva Sampradaya, sometimes they do both this, get confused on little calculation. Both sometimes they do Nirjala on both days. They are so very devoted, Harivasana, because it's the life force of Vaishnava. And we know scientifically it is the best thing. Uh, you can make so much progress. See, by doing Ekadasi, your health will be all right. Okay. Best medicine is Ekadasi. Your forefathers will be delivered. Krishna will be pleased. Radharani will be pleased. Punya Swarupini, full of you know, Sarva Papa Vinay, to destroy all sin. Sarva Papa Vinay. Vishnu Bhakti Uddipan gives you sprout of bhakti. Deepan gives you Paramartha Gati Pradaya, takes you proper path. So, the forefathers will be very, very pleased. They're doing Ekadasi, automatically they will be delivered. So, one way of paying them back, removing. This is the best gift you can give to anybody. Actually, you'll be giving to entire family, everyone. So, you have to look forward to it, with enthusiasm. That should be all. So then, so our time is up. So we'll continue on Saturday. Vancha kalpataru vyascha kripa sindhu devacha patitanam pavanebhyo vaishnavebhyo namo namaha. Purna Gurudev ki jai, Guru Pada Padma ki jai, Guru Varga ki jai, Guru Parampara ki jai jai, Gurudev, Gurudev. Gurudev Gaura Chandra, Radhikaya Tadavana, Krishna, Krishna. Hare Namo Namo. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram.